Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to you, wherever you are, and you're welcome to the program. Okay, thank you so very much. Thank you also very much. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, boy. Yes, indeed. Thank you also very much, and welcome again to the show and to the program. And on a lighter note, let me tell you that they always say that uh, corruption is everywhere, and I say that's not true because every corruption has traffic. Sometimes it doesn't reach my street until next year. you know Talking about politicians in Nigeria. you know uh, they promise you all kinds of stuff. A politician will promise free education. Some would deliver, some would not, because every Nigerian child learns how to survive without government help. That's the real curriculum right there. You dig? You know, have you ever paid uh, electricity bill? Huh? Have you ever paid electricity bill and NEPA will send you a bill for light that you never used? That's not electricity. That's imagination tax. Get it from me, your ladies and gentlemen. Get it from me. And I tell you, I said, welcome again to the program as we'll begin today's program. And the APC, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, the APC are into a fast one. I want you uh, to pay attention to this. The APC, you know, let me pull this out here so that you know. The APC has a trick up their sleeve to the Nigerian people when they have their inner circle convention. They speak the truth. They speak exactly what they want to do, how to rig the election. But when they come out in the open, they say something else. So they are speaking in two forms of their lips. Check this out. In Borno State, the APC. Yobe, APC. Jigawa, APC. That is their governors and some of the members of the executive and National Assembly. They switch. Not all of them, but some of them. They follow what the governor have decided. And I'm coming. Uh, Castina, APC. Sokoto State, APC. Kebbi State, APC. Niger State, APC. Kaduna State, APC. Plateau State, APC. Nasarawa State, APC. Benue State, Taraba State, Gombe State, APC. Kwara State, Ogun State, Ekiti State, Ondo State, Lagos State, Edo State, Delta State, Imo State, Bayelsa State, Akwa Ibom State, Cross River State, Ebonyi State, Enugu State, Kogi State, and did I say Plateau State? So all these are the states that the APC party and those in government has convinced the governor to switch from their party. Could be the PDP, could be the NPP, could be the Labour Party. Some of these states I just mentioned, their governors and some members of the legislatures have switched over to the APC towards 2027 coming election next year by the grace of God. And those are the states that have not, that has one or two to three, states are, I give you the names, the PDP has Adamawa State, Bauchi State, Zamfara State, and Oyo State. And Anambra State. So the ABGA is ABGA is ABGA is more or less I think in Anambra State, Mr. Governor, the former central bank governor there, I think is ABGA right there. Uzadi Mice on the other, Enugu State. Then the Labour Party has Abia State. That's the only state Abia has Labour Party. Then the NNPP has Kano State. I think recently in the news we're hearing that they're going for the APC. If my thinking is right, they're going for the APC. And the Accord Party has the Osun State. Let's see here. That's about it. What the APC is trying to do here is that they're trying to be slick. you know, talking to each of these of governors to speak to their members to defect to the APC come 2027. I think they're doing it blindly because they don't know what's going to happen to them, except they know they're going to rig the election by all means. That is not going to happen. That's not going to happen, given they think with all the money spent, they give to the governors, and as they're giving out to who would be, you know, willing to be a member of the APC, giving a whole lot of money, man, a whole lot. It's not a chicken. It's not a chicken money they're giving out. If you're willing to switch, you got the money. The money is as huge as 50,000, $50,000. A naira. You must be kidding if you think 50,000 naira a governor is going to take to switch from his party to the APC. They're not telling anybody yet, but we know the deal was happening. Anyone is willing, they keep saying that, you know, it's not one party system, you know, all that crap, but they know what they're doing. You know, think that when they do all of this defection and payoff and stuff like that, then then come 2027 election, you know, they're just gonna run people off. That is not gonna happen. You know, the Nigerian people should be wise enough giving out chicken change and giving out uh, clothes and what have you. It's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. And I see here that there's a portion here that during campaigns, when campaign rallies, you know, gets underway now, they um, they'll promise rice and clothing and money. You know, don't take it. If you're gonna take it, vote your conscience. Don't vote for the party. If it's APC, don't vote for them because your future doesn't depend on two 2 kg bag of rice. If you think your future depends on 2 kg of rice and whatever they give you, then you're cooked. Don't give them the opportunity to do that. You don't deserve it. You know, yeah. Nigeria is experiencing one of the one of the biggest crises of all time. The kidnapping. The kidnapping is going on, and there's no solution to it. The the military guys, they're trying, but they're overwhelmed, man. They're overwhelmed. You can't do it alone, except that they could get some help. Get some help, like from Turkey, where the President Tinubu went a few days ago, because Turkey has some good ammunition to fight, insurgency and to fight some bad guys. Because I know Ukraine are using some of those devices they use to fight Russia. You know, I heard. It's not even. I heard. I saw a video where the President Tinubu slipped earlier during the inspection of the guest of honor. With his coat. I don't know who came up with that idea. You know, I think the weather was cold too. He wasn't having his hat on. You know, he slipped down and fell down. Was being held up by some of the aides around him. You know, the APC, they're planning big, and the Nigerian people should be also planning who they want to vote for, because INEC now is silent. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing ahead of time. When it gets maybe like 3 to election time, you see INEC start to manipulating stuff, you know, so that they could rig the election. Nigerians should not give them that space to do that. This is the time they are supposed to be getting stuff together towards the 2027 election. But INEC is not thinking about that. They're busy doing something else, So I don't understand. What type of country is that? Instead of going forward, we're going back. Nobody wants to go back. We want to go forward. For us to move forward, you got to vote for the right person. The right person. And you all know who the right person is. I'm not gonna say his name, but you all know who the person is. They having, they having this debate. Somebody got to come from the north uh, to compete at each. How come? This is the turn of the South. The South got to produce somebody. If it's 2 people, let it be from the South for now. If they're doing it alternatively, 8 years, 8 years here from the South, 8 years from the North, they could do it that way, because APC did 8 years already, you know, 8 years or 12. I think it should be that. And this other present Tinubu administration is doing 4 now. So please, let's get it together. And those who hasn't um, found a party to join, this is the time to do it, man. Don't wait till the end of it. When things get chaotic, that's when people wants to join a party or trying to switch papers, ballot papers here and there. You know, the leaders that are fighting for positions, Atiku um, in the ADC renewed party, Peter Obi is in there, Amici is in there. Um, Erufai, I don't know if Erufai said, but Atiku is making sure that his name is one of the top candidates. Obi is up to that tax also, so that we'll see who is going to emerge as the primaries, because the primaries will really determine. And Obi knows that uh, this is it, man. This is the time for him to step up. You know, no vice president situation. You know, they've told him, you know, don't deserve a vice president position for now. You are as good as being the president of the country, regardless you from the north or I mean you from the east side of the country. You know, so we have seen some of his presentation over and over. I think some of us know, you know, his, you know, his stand, what he stands for, and what he plans to do. You know, for those in the north and for those in the south, around the country. He has already said it over and over again. You know, so those folks that has not um, had their voters card, they should be ready to get their voters card. Don't wait till the last minute. Know who you're going to vote for, and let's get with it. Let's get on with it. You know, so the country, Nigeria, will be a better place as we go on in our quest for good governance. I'm going to read you something here. Let me talk about the insecurity. Security is very important. That the country is struggling right now. Try to curtail the insecurity situation in the country, and from state to state, there is you can really say which of the state is doing well. No one is doing good at all. No state, you know. And all these young criminals called kidnappers and bandits, they're up to no good, and they think they could torment communities and ask for ransom. In Edo State, for instance, Pueblo is doing well, but not 100% as far as security is concerned. Because he's doing it alone, one man show, he's doing it alone. And the senator from the north, Edo North, representing Edo North, Adams Shumole, it's not helping. It's not helping the governor. And the governor is not complaining. He's just doing his best, what he can do. And the constituency project fund that we know is being given out to uh, senators. The Edo people in the northern part have not gotten any project done by the senator representing the state. This is not good. And I saw the other day somebody was speaking on his behalf to run for a re-election. That's not going to happen. Running for re-election for what? The people of Edo State in the north, they are fighting for their lives. The farmers are fighting. The schools are fighting. The churches are fighting. The communities are fighting. So what's the senator doing? Nothing. But you see him at the National Assembly say the right thing, argue convincingly about situation, but he hasn't done anything tangible in his constituency. And running for re-election, I don't think is going to happen. So he should give room for other people to, you know, get themselves known to the community and see who will be elected to be the senator of that state. Folks, 2027 is not for a joke, man. Everybody got to do something. You got to do something and don't be nonchalant about it. Because if you're nonchalant, you know, and the wrong people get in office and singing the old Negro song, you know, we shall survive. The song goes, all we are saying, give us. No, it's not going to happen, man. You know, you got to be part of the action. What makes all these people uh, politicians? We have all qualified people. But those who have left um, our institution for a while now, there are brain maniacs in there that could run for office. You can challenge these folks, man. They're not better than you are. Put your hats in the basket with these folks. The only thing they got is the name. It's not name people gonna be going for all the time. It's intellectual brain. People who can do stuff. We got some few situation here that uh, a lady was a restaurant attendant and put his hat into you know the democratic um, what do you call it, a hat. He wanted to contest, and he contested with one of the big wings in the Republican Party, and she defeated that guy with overwhelming, you know, outcome result, and she became a senator, and she is Ocasio, Senator Ocasio of the Democratic Party. Madani, who just won the mayor, was a National Assembly member who fought against Mario Cuomo, one of the big wings in the Democratic Party. Madani won overwhelmingly, defeated Mario Cuomo, both in the primaries and the general elections. So you guys could do it. It's not all just big names all the time. Unknown names is better than the big names. So you guys could do it. Put your names out. Join a party or be an independent. I don't know if Nigeria welcomes independent candidate, but get to a party, be part of it and put your name out. VDM now has an advantage if he wants to join politics, so he could use this avenue to help a lot of people, and the community. I will take advantage if I'm interested in it. I'll take advantage of it, to help a whole lot of people that needs help. Because I've seen on social media how you know all these content creators are helping people on the streets, and people are suffering. They don't have the cash. They don't have the money to take care of themselves. Some situations where um, one of the spouse passed away, and the kids are there with grandma. Grandma don't have enough money to take care of the kids. Grandma don't have enough money to feed herself. Her husband lost his wife and left with the kids, and he can't make ends meet. So many stories happening. Man, Nigeria, something gotta give. 2027. Let's all be prepared for it. 2027 is coming. Let's get ready. Know who you're going to vote for. Don't sell your vote. Don't sell it to nobody. Let's make Nigeria one of the greatest um, before I round up, I'm going to give this to you. The president did said, Tinubu, President Tinubu did say that when he took office, he promised to take care of electricity. Electricity is very important in one's life. He promised to take care of electricity 24/7 and take care of kidnapping and banditry. But none of those has been affected. None of those has been taken care of. We're still having problems. There's no lights, no enough lights. I guess those people in business uh, importing generators to the country don't want 24/7 electricity in the country. This is why you have to vote against the APC people. Who doesn't want 24/7 electricity in the country? And you keep buying all these generators, to boost your home. And how do you get enough money to fuel the um, to get the gas to put in it? How long you going to continue to do that? By the time you know it, 5 years, 10 years gone, you are still using the generator to boost energy into the home. Why must that be? You have to make a decision. Anyone who's ready to give 24/7 electricity, for business, for pleasure, for whatever, deserve to be in the office. We need caliber people that can represent the country and know what they're talking about, and not just anyhow person because he said, I am the one. Emilokon. Emilokon, you're not doing, what is expected. People are telling you stuff, you get confused. That's what's happening to this Tinubu administration. He's out of the country many times than he's in the country. They call it walking visit. You're going to allow that. You better change your mind. Make a decision. When I want to vote for a president, he must be intelligent, know what he's saying, thinking right, the respect for the office, know what he's doing. I'm not voting because he's my townsman or because he speaks the language that I speak. No, don't do that. You're voting for his integrity, his, 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 his caliber. the respect for the office, know what he's saying to the people. In the G7, G4, whatever conferences that they have, representing the country 110%. And don't let people bring garbage in the country for importation sake. That's a no-no. That's the type of president Nigeria is looking for. And we have them. And not the ones that wants to, you know, take as much money as possible in their pocket and grooming their kids. See, people are grooming their kids into politics. Atiku is doing that. Um, President Tinubu is doing that. El-Rufai has done that. And I think Kwankwaso and all that, and some that we don't know. Even the local uh, chairman too. They are better than you guys. Wike is doing that too, grooming their son into politics to come and govern you. And you keep singing the old Negro song, "We shall overcome." That's not gonna do it. You got to get in the groove. So don't let that happen, man. Just get yourself a card and register. Put your hats where the other people are doing. Put your own name there. Represent yourself. Represent your dad. Represent your family. Like my dad used to say. You're not representing yourself alone. You're representing the whole family because you got the last name of the family. The man has the last name of the family. If you have sisters, your sisters, they get married, they get change of name. See, they don't have that opportunity to um, to carry the family name. Is the man, so you represent the family. Anywhere you go, is the name of the family. You be as an ambassador to the family, and you have to be 100% right. You don't do no negative stuff because grown-ups are watching that you don't know they are watching. Want to be probably say they want to be like you. But if you do negative stuff, that's not gonna be it. That ain't gonna do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've said enough here today. We're gonna continue this as we go along, and I want to thank you also very much for listening, paying attention till this particular hour, wherever you are. I thank you so very much. Let's keep Nigeria great. So much. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good night. God bless you. Thank you.